All right. You guys are tuned in to the Shady Ass Secret right here on hot7025fm.com. How you feeling out there, sir? You ready for this?
You know what? I'm so ready. I'm so happy it's Tuesday. This is like I'm marking my week. I'll be like I'm ready.
I
I'm
feel
always
like
ready.
ironically, I feel like when we get to Tuesday, it's like the week's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
That's
if it's
exactly
me
how I
or
feel.
what.
That's
What's
exactly how I
What's
feel.
up, Tiara? We see y'all.
Hey Tierra.
So yeah, I'm so happy. We got a whole lot of tea to spill. And let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all.
Okay. So we have to update because we've been talking about this for a little while about Dr. Dre and his divorce being finalized. Oh, I'm so happy for Dre.
You know what? You're a whole hater on Dre too, because first of all, she ended up getting pretty much what she asked for in the first place, almost.
Mm-hmm. 100 million. Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it. She deserves every cent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And him and his fake aneurysm can go to hell.
It was a real aneurysm. If you had to give somebody $100 million, you'd have an aneurysm too.
No, wait, first of all, not if I had a billion. I'd be like, bitch, take this hundred. Oh, excuse me, take this 100 million. Take 100 million. Call it a day. Stop freaking bringing me to court.
He has 862 million.
Listen, the technicalities of it all, right?
Semantics. It's important.
Goodness gracious. So Dr.
It's
Dre is
important.
finished up. He's gonna pay her 50 million this year, 50 million next year. What's up, Miss Mickey?
Mm-hmm. And she got some
We got a little
cars.
bit of an echo, so I don't know if you have another device over there that's echoing.
I wish I did have another device that was echoing. It's not. Y'all see, you see, I still got a Christmas tree up because I'm lazy. You see that?
First of all, I thought you were supposed to keep your Christmas tree up till March. But anyway, back to Dr. Dre.
Is it March?
I thought it was like
I'm too easily distracted. Go ahead. I'm listening.
so, so Dre owes her 50 million this year, 50 million
Mm-hmm.
next year.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a new development? Because that was last week's news.
Well, no, I was just looking at it. It's the same 50 million,
Okay.
50 million. She got like a couple cars. He got to keep 6. I just didn't get to update it because I not feel like I needed to complete that cycle because I had been talking about it, talking shit the whole time.
Because we were on break. You didn't get a chance to
Right.
talk your
I
shit
didn't
about
get a
Dr. Dre
chance.
and
I
the
did not
dollars
get a
that he
chance.
owed his wife.
Okay, listen, $100 million is a lot to give. They were married 24 years. That's a long time to be married.
They did
Okay.
have how many kids? What, 3?
I don't know. Enough.
And how many times did he probably beat her? Salute. Salute.
Look at us. That's a mind melt.
Right.
So,
So he probably beat her up.
Especially
I don't know. Let's say average once a month their whole entire marriage, right? How many?
once a month.
Once a month at least, because
Okay, so what's that? 12 times 24.
12 times 24.
That's 288 ass whoopings.
Okay, so let's really break this down here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so with 100 million, I think we're good.
You think 100 million is worth? Would you take 288 ass whoopings for $100 million?
No, I wouldn't take one.
For 100 million,
He'd be gone.
he could whoop my ass. But I'm a different type of hoe. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see.
100 million, he can whoop my ass. Not for 20. He can't whoop my ass for 24 years. But I would take an ass whooping for $100 million.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right. Well, Dre, go ahead and
Dre.
run her money.
Fine. Give her her money.
All right.
Don't move in across the street like Kanye. Don't do that. Don't start stalking her. That's not a good look.
You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do so the kids can be close.
So Bob Saget is dead.
Now he gone.
You see how I moved on from that?
He gone.
He is gone. I think it's time for the old white people to die. It's a time of the year where all white people die.
I mean, we lost 2 black folks too in the midst of all of this.
Who did we lose?
We had Betty White last week.
She ain't black.
We're not talking about Betty White being black.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just excited to be here. Go ahead.
Okay, so goodness gracious. We had the what was it? The producer? I'll get his name in just a second. That also passed away.
Was he a rapper? Did you Google black people who died last week? Is that what you?
I'm looking it up right now. That's what
Okay.
That's what I googled. Sidney Poitier.
Oh yes, Sidney Poitier.
How can we forget this?
Guess who's not coming to dinner?
He sure ain't, but he
Rest
definitely
in peace.
he definitely made some milestones and allowed
He did. He
broke
did.
some barriers. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Shout out to Sidney Poitier. Well, I mean, guess not shout out because he ain't gonna hear it, but what people say. Rest in
Why
peace.
can't I remember this other guy's name? Because first of all, he was the producer of Juicy, who we know how many people remade his song.
The Biggie song?
Is Juicy? Yeah. First of all, goodbye to it being the Biggie song. It's not the Biggie song, clearly.
I'm not even gonna give him credit for creating the sound.
Absolutely not. James Mattoon.
Oh, sad day. That is a sad day. Rest in power, sir.
Yeah.
But they found Bob Saget dead in his hotel face down. You think it was cocaine?
They said it was face up. They said it was face up laying in the bed.
You think it was cocaine? Or it was just
no,
old?
They said
he was
also
65.
I feel like if it was cocaine,
it would be hoes there.
No, I feel like this. Hold on. I don't know what's happening here, but give me a second because I'm about to try to fix something because we got a serious echo.
You got a poltergeist?
I'm going to mute your line real quick and see if it's you. Okay, check 1, 2, 3, 4. It's you. So maybe just turn your volume down a little bit. So the word is he was found face up, laying in his bed, and he was like holding his chest.
Oh, so he might have had a heart attack.
So the word on the street is that he
cocaine does give you a heart attack.
Word on the street is that he had COVID.
I'm trying not to be. I'm ex David. I'm not even going to try that. Ex David Eden. I'm trying not to be a super hoe. That's why I'm trying to be cute. Because I can be real.
So that was the word, like this, like clutching my heart, my chest hurts. You know what I mean? But anyway, the word on the street is that he had just recently gotten over COVID. They're thinking that maybe there was some blood clots, which caused him to have a heart attack. Now, this is my concern: is that if you do cocaine and stuff like that, do you think your wife would know?
Yes, because you do it with her.
So his wife called the hotel and was like, "Hey, can y'all go up and check on him?" So I feel like she wouldn't have called the hotel. She wouldn't have called hotel security.
Okay. So she'd have called him, right? So say she's like, "Oh, he out. I know he on the road. He do coke. That's what he do." She called the room. He didn't answer because maybe they have an agreement when you out on the road. Do what you're gonna do, but when I call the room, no, I'm gonna call at 7:00. Answer the phone, and he didn't answer the phone. And so that's normally a problem. So she called the front desk.
She wouldn't have called if she knew he did coke. She wouldn't have called the front desk. That's what I'm saying. She would have called a friend around town or or they know who to call.
Why?
Because
why would you call the front desk to do coke? He was in Florida.
Listen, because he's a celebrity. So if security would have gone in there and saw that there's drug paraphernalia there,
maybe he did all the coke.
Sir,
maybe he did it all.
Sir,
all I'm saying is that coke is not really.
Just listen to me. Let me finish what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
This is the word. Okay. If the wife, if it was me and it was my husband and I'm calling and he don't answer and I know do drugs, I'm calling the security or the family friend that's down the street to go check on him. And then in the event that is the case that he overdosed, then I'm going to everything is mysteriously going to be gone. Okay, I'm not calling hotel security first if I know that my husband does drugs and they're going to open the door first. Like, we're not doing that. That's the word. I mean,
she said, she said, I know she know if he drank a Coke. Listen, I think that he, it could have been a Coke situation. So, like, say he had a show that night, right? So he might have did Coke at the show, right? He might have did Coke before the show.
Dude,
Listen,
If you're doing,
let me
sir,
finish.
I don't know about coke.
Let me finish. Okay, let me finish. Okay, he might have been at the at the show skiing the whole time. And so she called him because she was panicked. That's it. All I'm saying is heart attack. There's a lot of things that cause heart attacks. The hoe might have been in the building. She might have took the coke with her. There might have been a hoe there. You don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
But I wasn't there. I wasn't fucking him.
The thing is that I feel like this. This is the thing. I feel like if I know that this is my husband's behavior, I'm not calling the front desk for them to go check on him. I'm calling the homie, the undercover, the undertaker, the private security,
the manager,
whatever. I'm calling the people who go and clean up the shit first to see if they can go check on my man's or not. Okay, I'm not calling hotel security.
So you think that she called so you don't think it was drug related at all?
No, I just think that if it was, like, she's saying that the hotel security was the first one to go in there. I don't think that if she knew her husband's behavior, if that was indeed the behavior. How do we know
that they're the first person she called, though? Like, we don't know that that's the first person she called.
No, she said it.
The truth. Women lie. What are you saying?
Numbers don't.
Wives don't lie?
No, absolutely not.
Wives lie all the time.
No, we don't.
Yes, they do. Wives lie constantly. How do we know she didn't call the manager? She didn't call those people first. They went in, got everything she needed to get done, and then she called security. Was like, "Hey, can you go check my husband?"
Actually, the report actually came from the hotel. The hotel says that they went in there first. Now
that doesn't mean it actually did.
First of all, why we got to put drugs on everybody? Why can't the man just have blood clots from the COVID he had last week?
Who had COVID?
That's you didn't hear me say that? He had COVID last week. He just got over COVID.
Cocaine. Allegedly, I'm just talking shit. I'm sorry, y'all. This man's just died. I'm not gonna talk shit. Right. But they all are on drugs.
First of all, everyone is not on drugs. I ain't never done drugs in my life.
You ever drank a Coca-Cola?
First of all, listen.
Have you ever drank? No. That's not the question. Have you ever drank a Coca-Cola?
How supposed to know that they were putting cocaine in Coca-Cola?
It's a drug. You drinking a drug right now?
No, I'm not.
You drink. This is a drug.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See that? There you go. Women lying there. See?
We were talking about wives. Back to what we were saying, though. And the thing is that the reality is everyone doesn't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I've never even seen some of these drugs. Only drug I've ever seen in my life, which I don't even call a drug because it's legal, especially where I live, is marijuana. I've never seen any other drug before.
Have you really never seen another drug?
I have never. I literally have been going through I'm like, dang, nobody. I don't look like I do drugs. I guess nobody want to offer me no cocaine. You know what I mean?
Ma'am. The first time I ever saw somebody smoke crack, I was like 10.
I cannot relate.
I wasn't even at home. I was outside at the park.
I ain't never saw it before. Never.
You've never seen nobody never seen nobody do nothing.
I've just never had the energy, I guess, to let's smoke crack.
You never been around nobody rolling.
Rolling?
Like on X.
No, so this is the difference, is that I'm sure I have been around people who did drugs. They never showed them to me. I'm just saying I've never seen them. There's nothing I can take back. I can't make it up. I've never seen certain drugs. It just is what it is. But that was just going back to David talking about but everyone, everyone's on drugs, but everyone's not.
Most people are on some drug. Whether you're drinking a Red Bull,
oh my God, we're talking about illegal drugs. We are not talking about.
What?
We're not talking about Coca-Cola and Red Bull. Okay, let's stick to real facts here. We're talking about illegal drugs like cocaine. And I really don't feel like we should put cocaine on this man. I really don't, or fentanyl or whatever we're going to talk about. Although
they've taken the cocaine off the man, it wasn't there.
Listen, We will listen. Whatever the situation
I'm
is,
listening.
I am not mad if he had somebody go and clean up the shit before
Me either.
shit got real.
I'm excited about that for him.
The reality, the thing is that perhaps he literally just had blood clots because he just had COVID. Maybe that's it.
And
maybe it wasn't drugs.
Maybe he was just old with COVID.
And maybe he's out here he's doing a tour. Okay, his old ass out here on tour and just finished having COVID.
That can't kill you.
So
when you're old.
Cocaine is probably never going to be legal in our lifetime. Period.
Excuse me, heroin is legal.
Meth? No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Opioids are heroin.
No, we are talking about things in the form that we get it on street drugs. That's what we're talking about. Illegal street drugs. Okay, we're not talking about. Although I'm completely opposed to these narcotics that they're prescribing to people. I'm completely opposed to those as well. So
right.
Okay. But we can't say everybody doing drugs. I ain't doing drugs. I ain't never done them. Never even seen these drugs before.
Okay. So, in some positive Black news, Maya Angelou gonna be on the quarter.
I heard. When is that coming out? Because I need to order my.
They releasing them now. They released them. They haven't released the Harriet Tubman 20.
In the middle of the coin shortage.
In the middle. You know, Black women can make the money stretch, though.
Clearly.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, we're going to have to put a sister on this money to get it together.
Clearly, that's exactly what's happening. So
she's going to be on the back of the quarter. George Washington will still be on the front. So it's still going to be a white man on top of her. Meaning there will be 4 other women on the back of other quarters, but she's going to be in the first circulation. Mm-hmm. Anna May Wong, which I think was the first Chinese American movie star, Sally Ride, Wilma Mankiller, which is I think a Native American, she fought in the war.
Are we supposed to spend these quarters? I mean, I know that's.
I'm not. If I get a Maya Angelou quarter, I'm going to keep at least 2 because I have 2 daughters. I'm going to keep at least 2 for my baby.
$10 worth. We forget a $10 worth of coins of quarters.
I mean, if I can get $10 worth of
because
Maya Angelou quarters. Why she got to be on the back? Why you think she got to be on the back? Because that's what the white man want to hit it.
What?
You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
Okay.
They put the one on the back because that's where they like to hit it.
Alrighty then.
I said what I said. So, okay. I want to say congratulations to one of my favorite rappers in the world, Jeezy, and his wife, Jeannie Mai. They delivered baby Jenkins.
They got that dark meat, baby.
Listen. Jeannie Mai has always liked Black men ever since ever. Ever since she had a blue streak in her hair and she was on what not to wear. She's always liked Black men. She married a white man. Because she was trying to.
She liked them as her side dude. Because she liked her dark meat on the side. Did you not hear her say that?
I heard what she said.
Oh, okay.
I did hear what she said.
Okay then.
But she married Jeezy.
She did.
She definitely did that. Oh, white faces. David saying used to all white faces. Listen, white faces spend, Black faces save. If I have to save my quarters, if I get you remember when the state quarters came out? They came out with that book of quarters, the little book where you put your quarters in, you get all 50.
I do recall.
You remember that? So we got to get one of those for the Black money. We got to get those for the Black money. Because,
Okay.
But yeah, they had their baby. Congratulations. They had I don't know what they had. It just said baby Jenkins. I don't know. I have no idea. I know they had 2 baby showers. The next time if I ever have another baby.
You got another baby on the way, child?
I don't. I do not have another baby on the way.
Find out you got a baby on the way, child.
No, I don't have another baby on the way. I got the 3 I got, and they cooling. I don't have any other babies on the way.
Okay.
But if I do, I'm gonna have 2 baby showers. Because I feel like that's the thing you should do.
Oh, okay.
You know, I feel like having 2 baby, like they had a Winter Wonderland baby shower, and like a wild side, something like that. Like they had 2 separate whole ass like.
What was on the menu? Dark meat. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I think we can close the case on them. Cause I'm good on them.
Why are you mad at anybody for having Jesus baby?
It's not. It was her racist comments about her dark meat on the side.
Why can't she like dark meat on the side? That's racist?
Listen,
black dudes talking they like white girls on the side all year long. Is that racist?
No, because they're black.
So
white girl saying racist? White girl or snow bunny saying dark meat.
Dark meat can be. Dark meat doesn't have to mean black.
You know what?
It could be Spanish.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Shady Ass Tea. We heard.
Where did I go? Hello.
No sign out. Oh my goodness. Couple things we're not doing. Hey, listen, shout out to everybody that's listening live too. If you're listening on Facebook, on YouTube, I see everybody out there on Twitch. Thank y'all for tuning in, and thank y'all for clicking that share button for us. And don't forget, you can download the app on hot7025fm.com, and you can listen there as well.
Yes,
sir. What's some other shady ass tea we need to discuss?
So, they have apparently arrested Young Dolph's alleged killers.
Right.
In Memphis. They have them in custody. I think one was 23, one was 32. One of the brothers went live and was like, hey, I'm going to turn myself in, which he did not, and they had to go pick him up.
This man filmed a whole entire music video while on the run. Okay. Released it. Okay. Look, I wonder how many views he got because I'm not playing it on here. You know
not at all.
Name?
I want to say it's Joshua.
Yeah, it's Joshua something
or other. I don't want to lie. I want to be reputable and upstanding and call him up the man by his real name. I'm not gonna call him a murderer because it's alleged. He's saying he's innocent, but this the music video for me. Like he's a rapper. Put out his own music. Y'all, it's too much.
Listen, I mean, I guess he said, listen, I got to go ahead and do what I got to do before.
Justin Johnson.
I got to do what I got to do.
Justin Johnson, he was captured in Indiana. That's the 21. That's the 20. That's the 23-year-old one, Justin Johnson. And then there's another one.
Yeah, we don't care about him. He turned himself in properly. This other dude,
Justin Johnson.
Whatever his
name. JJ.
Yeah, he didn't created a whole music video. He was like, "Let me hit you straight
drop." That's his rap name. Straight drop. I remember his rap name.
Now there's also some alleged videos. I won't even say they're alleged because we could see him, right? So there's videos of him next to Young Dolph, pictures of him, photos of him next to Young Dolph. They're wearing the same click, chain. How you feel about that? You feel like it be your own people?
Yeah, it be your own people. Let me tell you something. The worst hurt I've ever had in my life, motherfuckers have betrayed me the most, had my blood or my last name. Okay, or been in my house. Like strangers. I'm not worried about strangers. I'm worried about the motherfuckers that say they love me. Those are the ones I got to keep my eyes on.
And I feel like that's it's unfortunate. It's because you're basically looking, the people that you want to trust the most, you're looking over your shoulder to make sure that they don't essentially, I don't know, kill you at a cookie shop.
Right. Murder you in your home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like very that. Very it's always the husband did it, the butler did it. It's very that, right? Like so it's somebody in your house. It's always an inside job. It's never like a fucking hitman or anything like that.
Right.
Which sucks. But, hopefully these people get what they deserve, what they got coming to them. My wish for anybody who's a murderer, who's like kills people out of cold blood and like out of jealousy, is that when you get to prison, that there's a man waiting there for you, like ready to ram it dry. Just saying, for the first 2 weeks, like you won't even eat. You don't eat. You don't sleep. you just
get ran through. Huh?
Just you are on the bed, tied to the bed, and they just running through you. You know what I'm saying? You just like a 7th grade hoochie. Just train. That's what 7th grade hoochies do, is get trains ran on them. It was the 7th graders I knew. I don't know.
Then. Okay then. All right. So
I grew up in a different time though.
Okay. Well, let's close the case on that then, Joe.
Yeah. So Jaheim says he wants to go head to head with Usher in the Versus.
First of all, wasn't Jaheim strung out on those drugs?
There we go. Everybody's on drugs.
No, Jaheim was for real on drugs. We saw some pictures.
Jaheim was on a perm for sure.
Listen, he was on something. I'm gonna see if I can pull up some photos real quick because Yep.
I know. I saw a picture of his hair and he was a mess.
Okay, I'm about to pull this. I'm about to add this real quick to the video. You guys tell me what you think. Yeah, him, and then he said, yeah, like
head to head with Usher, hit for hit.
All
with Usher
is put on Confessions.
Just
put it on and just let it play.
Just hit play on Confessions.
Like
listen. I rode to Las Vegas from Louisiana. Listening to Confessions. I listened to Confessions the entire time. The entire road trip from Baton. I've given him $2 before. I bought that man a double stack.
That's what Jaheim is out here working with right now.
Veganized. They have really good bland food. Child.
Don't worry about that.
Don't read the captions.
No, it ain't even captions.
I need context.
It was like the end of an ad. No, this was just disturbing photos of.
You won't believe, like the shit at the bottom of the page. Like you won't believe how so and so looks now.
Yeah, don't worry about that stuff.
Let me tell you something. I wasted so much work time on them fucking. You won't believe how so and so looks 10 years later. Like,
yeah, it's unfortunate, and I think that Jaheim is absolutely out of his mind if he thinks that he can really do a battle.
Versus with Usher.
Let's think about this. Those of you who are listening live, what song could go up against? Let's say, what song?
Nothing. Not one song.
Not one song.
Not one song. Maybe I just wait. No, that's Tank.
I think Jaheim and Tank could probably have a little something going. That might be a battle.
Jaheim and Tank?
Yeah, Jaheim and Tank.
Tank is low key the man though.
Yeah, he's high key the man. He is, but right. I mean, Jaheim, like you shooting too high.
I wouldn't do Tank like that. Like I don't know who would go. Maybe Tank and Eric Benet. Maybe they can do something together. But Jaheim doesn't need to be against nobody. He needs to not be. He needs to have a seat.
I mean, listen, I'm not mad at Jaheim for throwing his flag in the ring. I'm not mad at him because
he should keep that hat on that forehead though.
He probably needs to get up on the bread. Like I'm here for people like saying, "Hey, listen, it's my turn to get this bread. Let me throw my hat." Right. I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Jaheim, this ain't it.
No.
Who?
Okay, so who could go against Usher though?
No one.
Nobody. Not Chris. Not Chris Brown.
No. What song is Chris Brown gonna be yeah with?
Chris Brown got a lot of songs.
Tell me the song.
I'm not a Chris Brown
I'm a
fan, so I'm
man
gonna.
on the floor.
Is it Wait, no, bump bump bump. That's B2K. I'm not a Chris Brown fan, so I couldn't tell you like what his songs are. But people who love Chris Brown love Chris Brown. Not Splockavelli. First of all, the original Splockavelli is Joe. Joe is always singing to somebody else's woman. Not one of Joe's songs is to a woman he's with. every Joe song is to somebody else's woman.
I think Usher could only go against like a Mary J. or like because they have equal hits. Like
I think Usher and Chris Brown will be a good battle.
No.
Because it's different generations, right? So like you don't listen to Usher. I mean, you don't listen to Chris Brown because you're like Chris Brown was a baby. I was an adult.
I listen to Chris Brown. I listen to Chris Brown's music, not as of late as much as I used to, but like there's some things that you just can't really compare to. Nice and Slow. I mean,
well, they have Take 'Em Down. Take Me Down.
Sing the song.
Is it? I don't. Hold on. I can find it.
USHERRAYMOND.
Tell me what you want to do with me. Really want to take you down.
You cannot.
Tell me. Listen.
I'm sorry, Nora Karma. I'm not even reposting this R. Kelly madness.
What'd she say about R. Kelly?
No.
Drew Hill and Jodeci together?
No. Goodbye.
First of all, hold on, Wes Maccabees. If it takes two groups, it takes 8 men to defeat Usher, they need to have a seat.
And both of them have already gone. Drew Hill and Jodeci have already gone.
I don't be watching the verses. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Listen, all I'm saying is that long story short, Jaheim, you cannot go against Usher. It's not even possible. Stop it.
It's not.
But it was it was definitely good to get us to talk about.
He said he wants to punch up. He says he's going to punch up. He's going to speak truth to power.
I ain't mad.
I'm not. Okay.
Wait, hold on, real quick though. You know what? Have you heard about this Trey Songz situation?
With him raping the girl? Well, okay, listen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right. And
allegedly.
Go ahead, say what you got to say, and then I'm going to tell you what I have to say, and I'm also going to share the comments that's related to this. This involves one of the Gonzalez twins who went to UNLV here in Las Vegas. One of them's name is Dylan, and she has some words with her.
Trey Songz has a reputation for the rough stuff. Okay, he likes it a little rough. He likes it a little.
Do we call it rough or we call it rape? Which one are we going to call?
Okay, hold on, because if you're getting a lady of the night, if you're getting professional, if you're getting professional and you're like letting the professional know what it is you like,
what is
and you're doing
we're talking about a regular woman.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that his reputation is with the professionals. Right, and so the professionals are saying
because Keke Palmer.
What I'm telling you is what I.
Let's talk about this though. Like let's really dissect it because when we have heard about his behavior,
it's been regular ladies.
It was ladies of the night, so regular hoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they never complained about the action; they just talked about it. They never said they got raped. They said that they willingly participated. Let this man.
And some rough stuff. That's what I'm saying. He likes it rough.
Now, the other people who are saying this man is a rapist were not willing participants. Right. They're not hoes.
And so I think what I'm saying is that he has a thing he likes. He has a kink, right? And sometimes he pays for this kink. Other times he is like Trey Songz and a girl shows up to his room or he's at a party or whatever and this kink comes out. Now, I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm not defending raping people. Let's be clear. I'm not defending rape. Okay? I'm just saying he has a particular idea of how sex should be. And that's how he acts out his sexual desires on willing participants, and it seems like unwilling participants as well.
If no means no.
It does, 100%. No means no every single time. No means no halfway through.
So I did message Dylan, and I talked to her about her comments about what happened with Trey Songz and what she had posted. She initially had posted something before the new year, and basically said, before this new year is over, I want to just say that Trey Songz is a rapist. Okay. So allegedly something happened here in one of the Sin City hotels. Okay. And his Trey Songz is responding and saying that he's denying these allegations that he raped Dylan.
Of course.
Right.
Okay, I have a question. And I'm gonna let you. I just have a question. Have you ever heard anybody who's been accused of rape say, "You know what? I did that raping. That was me raping."
No, of course we expect.
Okay,
of
course
we expected for him to say he didn't. He didn't do it. Right. Of course we expected that. So a source, says that this situation happened with Dylan several years ago, and right here in Vegas. And then too, like several years ago too, is when Kiki said that at a party.
Right, they were at a party, and
they were at a party, and Trey Songz.
I remember that because we talked about that. And he tried to downplay it, like she wasn't supposed to be there, and like she wasn't nobody. Like when it happened, when Kiki said that Trey did something to her and made her feel uncomfortable at his home, he made it seem like she was being crazy and like clout chasing. And so I do explicitly remember that situation. That's
right. So this is Dylan Gonzalez. She has a twin sister as well. Like I said, they both play for UNLV. They're extremely popular. I'm sure it's a lot of industry dudes that have tried to, get at them. But I did reach out to Dylan and, gave her some encouraging words. She did respond. And, I've actually had them on the show not long ago. So it's just like at some point, I guess she felt like, shit, I got to say what I got to say. And this is what it's going to be. And then today, so after this, she wrote this statement. And the statement, you want to read it or you want me to?
I'll read it.
Okay, go ahead.
With what seems like endlessly recurring news of the alleged sexual assault committed by Trey Songz, I am forced to repeatedly relive in my mind and suffer anew the long-suppressed horror and unbearable PTSD of my rape by his very hands at a well-known Las Vegas hotel. I want to send my love, strength, and hope to all who are victims of sexual assault and its fatal nature. You are not alone. I stand with you and encourage all those who have suffered abuse and speak out and come forward. Suppression of your voices only emboldens our oppressors, and you cannot heal what you do not reveal. At this time, I humbly request my privacy, consideration, and compassion while I fully commit to pursue the best course of action in all of my legal options. Gracias, mi gente, DYO. Please direct all questions and inquiries to my attorney at blah, 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 blah.
So that's the word on the street. It looks like, according to the way things are going to pan out, that they may be taking legal action in the next few weeks against Trey Songz. I just wonder if this will essentially bring down the trickle down effect. And I wonder why the women who are in the industry, and by the way, Dylan, and her sister as well, like I said, known as the Gonzalez twins, both of them sing. And when I say sing, they can really sing, like for real. And I just wonder, like, people in the industry, why haven't they taken action? Like, for instance, Kiki, she said what she said and kept it moving. Yeah. Like, there's been 2 other allegations that he is a rapist. Last year?
Right.
So
it was last year. It was 2020. And then before that, it was 2019.
No, last year he had an alleged rapist situation, and then in 2020,
what I'm saying is that before, like 2021, 2020, and then in 2019, He had
Yeah,
something
so
as
it's
well.
like this has been a reoccurring situation. So I'm just trying to
Hmm.
figure out like what the hell's going on.
I don't think that people believe that anything is going to happen. A woman who was under
So
the influence.
are you assuming was this Giz Doctor words whatever? Are you assuming that she was under the influence?
No, I think what this person is saying is that if she was under the influence, then that it would almost automatically be rape because you can't get consent from somebody who is under the influence. So hopefully they're not saying like, well, you can't get because say like defending a rapist, but I think they're saying, hey, if someone's under the influence, they can't consent to anything because they're under, they're not in their right mind. And so to say, oh, well, they were drunk, but they said yes, it's like saying, well, you still raped them. Does that make sense? I think that's what they're saying.
I would imagine, as health
Mm-hmm.
conscious as she is,
Mm-hmm.
like I would say perhaps she might smoke weed,
Mm-hmm.
but anything else, like they are very uh
Healthy.
y- particular about their health.
Okay.
Like that's their everyday that routine. That's part of their lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I I'm gonna call cap and I'm just gonna say Trey Songz might be a rapist allegedly.
Allegedly, like I said, I
We're gonna find out.
we are. I mean, everything that's done in the dark will come to light. So, like if he is a rapist, if in fact, Trey Songz is a rapist,
Hmm.
it will not be long before there's like more evidence that shows that.
Hmm.
At this point, I can't, and I don't want to like make a judgment and say, okay, well, I've heard these stories. This is what it is. But a lot of times, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, it's a duck. But I mean, we'll see. We definitely will see. If he is that person, he will continue to be that person.
Well, we'll find out shortly.
Yes, we will. Are you vaccinated?
Uh, HIPAA? HIPAA? What are we doing here?
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you anti-vax? Are you
HIPAA?
anti-vaxxer?
HIPAA? HIPAA? What?
You can tell me if you're anti. That's not. I'm not a doctor. I'm not obligated under the terms of HIPAA, under
I
the
am an
regulation.
employer. I am.
Who?
I am an
Oh,
employer.
oh, you are an employer. Fine. Okay. Fine. We'll talk offline. We'll whisper when we go to break.
Hmm.
So this anti-vaxxer, Christopher Key, is telling people to drink their pee, child.
And you know what? And you know what?
What?
They were at home drinking their pee over the weekend.
Oh, listen. That's a fetish.
I don't
That's
think it's
that's
a. I think. I don't think it's.
it is ma'am.
Now.
Hold on.
I'm sure.
Let me set up.
No. I'm sure it's a
Let me.
fetish. However,
Oh, okay.
but you know when they're talking
People
about
get paid for that.
they're talking about you get a snake bite, have somebody pee on you, you you,
Mm-hmm.
you get stuck in the woods and something happens, have them pee on you, drink their pee. It's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to, you know what I mean? Like those are some things that are
Piss
happening.
is a fetish.
Do you think? Do you think that this is a cure?
No, I know
Are you
plenty of
sure?
people got pissed on that got COVID.
Not swallowed it.
Yes, they did.
I'm dead.
Yes, they did.
We are done here.
Yes, they did. They did. They got pissed on. They swallowed the pee. They still got COVID.
Listen, there are people over here drinking
Your
bleach.
fetish, your fetish can't cure you. Everybody
Drink,
watching,
drinking
if
bleach. Listen, they are drinking bleach. They are drinking Lysol.
mm-hmm.
So on and so forth. Okay, there's a
Right,
lot going on out here in these streets.
that motherfucker said, "Drink your pee." He said, "I drink urine." Sir,
So
sir,
has he gotten COVID?
listen,
I mean, those are good. Those are things that we need to know.
listen. Whether he got COVID or not,
No, that's
no, 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 no,
valid.
no, 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 no. It's not valid because whether he got COVID or not, him enjoying drinking piss has nothing to
How do we know he
do.
enjoyed it? Do you enjoy? Did you enjoy drinking castor oil?
Huh? I never drank castor oil. I've never had castor
Did
oil
you
in my
enjoy
life.
drinking Pepto Bismol,
No.
Robitussin,
It made me throw up.
NyQuil?
Yes.
And listen,
Let me say something. I drank NyQuil the other night, drank half a bottle, and fought through the
my
sleep.
pearls. Exactly.
And you need a woman.
I guess it has to do with the hormones, right? Does she have to be ovulating? I got a question.
Let me explain something to you. A fetish is a fetish is a fetish. You like drinking piss, sir. You like golden showers. You like piss play. You like water play. That's fine.
Listen, I think that we need to find out some real facts here. Has the
The
man gotten
fact
COVID?
is, he like getting pissed on.
Has the man gotten COVID?
Yes.
How do we know he got COVID?
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see.
Because if his theory and his experiment or whatever it is that we want to call,
you gonna drink some piss?
Listen,
you gonna drink some piss?
Listen, we might have to conserve and save up. We don't know what the hell these people
are you going to drink somebody else's piss?
Someone else's?
Yes.
They say, listen, they say you get lost in the
forest. He said drink your own urine. Oh, by anybody. He want me to believe he drinking his own piss.
Okay, for survival, like say you're stuck in the forest, right?
I'll be dead. If I'm dead, it don't matter if I survive or not. I'm dead. What? Find the lie. If I'm dead, it doesn't matter if I survive or not.
But you're not dead.
I'm dead now. Piss or dead? Dead.
You're supposed to boil it.
Boil piss? I'm not boiling no piss. Piss come out hot. I'm not boiling it.
So you were not a Boy Scout? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I was not a Boy Scout.
You don't know how to create fire.
Different show. Different show.
I'm pretty sure we got stranded in the forest before. Let's really go at it.
She been in Louisiana. She better stop capping.
I'm pretty sure we have gotten stranded. Weren't you with us, sir? We got stranded in the mountains.
Yes.
Okay then. All right, so let's see this right here. Astronauts do it all the time. It's filtered, but they do it because they can't bring water out to outer space. Yeah, I think that they boil it, filter it, and do something else. Yes. I think it's
I've done an astronaut.
Now, what we need to do is follow up with this man, okay? Because maybe he needs to contact the CDC, and we've been doing it wrong this whole time. If he has not gotten COVID and has been out in the streets, and he has no COVID positive anything.
So you're telling me this whole time, piss play, water sports have been the answer the entire time?
We don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Can we find out if this man has actually had COVID or not?
I'm looking right now.
And did he get a vaccine or not?
He did not get a vaccine.
This man might be on to something.
Hold on. Drink your own urine. The antidote that we have seen now, and we have tons of research, is urine therapy.
Okay. Alrighty then. I mean, listen. I'm trying to read these articles just so I can see if this man actually got COVID or not. And the reality is that usually your own body is what cures you. We've heard this from Dr. Sebi. Muted.
Drinking piss is like saying when we tell girls if you swallow cum, your face gonna clear up.
Do we know that that's not a fact?
You got some clear skin. So the skin is clear. I don't have any blemishes. Okay.
And I have all of my eyebrows, child. All I'm saying is that I don't think that we can knock this man's theory because it may very well be a possibility. And if we really go back and we think about the people who are using natural
Right. I hear you.
remedies
I'm not drinking my
to
piss
cure, I don't think that's something that I would want to do. But in the event that the world go crazy from all these mofos who got stuck, we might
if I'm drinking pisses at a premium.
Well, you better go ahead and clear yourself out then, sir.
Right. If I'm drinking piss, it's at a premium. I'm not fucking drinking piss for free. I'll be sick. I got vacation time.
We're not talking about for free. We're talking about if something happens. Well, let's say the shit just goes left, right? We don't know what's happening with all these folks that got stuck. Okay. They turned the switch on, child, and people
they did. They cut it on.
The only remedy is to drink your own pee. I'm boiling that shit. I'm drinking all the water I can to clear it out.
Here's the thing. If I die, none of this matters. Why am I fighting to live in a world I don't want to live in? Once you dead, it don't matter.
We have 5 minutes left.
We have 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening.
Wait, you have some other information that you need to share with us?
Let me look. Let me
Listen, I sometimes I read the news and I think to myself, who are these people? Like the Ari girl who then got dropped from Fenty because she was condoning somebody's domestic violence situation. I don't know these folks. Okay, all I know, she was on a live video and was like running.
Sometimes she get the ass whooped.
And long story short, she don't need her ass whooped because Rihanna was like, "Oh, I'll be taking those checks back, and we have kicked you off of Savage Fenty." So she ain't need no ass whooping. She got that money taken.
Pressure. That's tough.
And the thing is that she's not the first one who's gotten, that contract snatched up. So,
I need Savage Fenty to make me a plus size, a big and tall model.
They already have. Well, you doing?
You can't be the only light skinned brother in draws. Okay, excuse me.
I think that they have you can submit online.
Okay,
you do know she's opening some stores now, right? That was
right. I need her to make me a Savage Fenty
opening a store here in Las Vegas. I wonder where it's going to be. I'm going to assume it's going to be at the Fashion Show Mall. So she's opening a store here in Vegas. I think one in New York.
Because I got a good face and a nice body and some nice legs. I'm just saying. Just listen. They money makers.
We'll take your word for it. Go ahead. Your business. Go ahead and submit for that contract then.
People be talking about me making money, and they be mad.
Listen. The world keep going like it's going. I'm gonna be on OnlyFans, child.
Listen, let me tell you something. If I didn't have children that can Google, I'd be all on OnlyFans. I would be all on OnlyFans. You understand me? If I didn't have children who Googled my name on a regular basis, I would be.
Who Googles their daddy name on a regular basis?
My kids, because
I see.
My oldest thinks I am a fucking like a celebrity. Like
you are.
No, but I'm saying so she's constantly Googling me. So I cannot be on here on the internet on OnlyFans. Living my whole life, I got to leave that whole life in the past.
You just don't show your face. So listen, y'all. Thank y'all for continuing tuning in to the Shady Ass Tea with Sir and myself, Fine Ass E Carrice. You can find me on every single social media platform at E Carrice. That's ECARRICE. Sir, where can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook at Sir Armstrong. I need to build a new Instagram because hating ass bitches and hating ass niggas got my Instagram blocked. So I gotta start a new one. But I will have a new one next week, and so we'll get started.
All right, that sounds good. Listen, you guys can catch us each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here on hot7025fm.com. Don't forget, you can tune in 24/7. Just download the Hot 7025 app. And you can just go to the hot7025fm.com, download it on whatever platform, Android, Apple,
Don't
or
do
you can
that.
tell Alexa, play Hot 702.5.
Alexa.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to click that share button and tell your friends about us, y'all.